Hey everybody, hope and pray that you're doing well. Today as we come to our word from the Word, and today that word is pause. Pause. Now, just to even think about that word, should make us just kind of take a deep breath and just stop and wait, not get too far ahead of ourselves. Now, if you're watching these daily, today is Monday. Come Friday, Friday is Christmas Eve. So Monday through Thursday, we're going to finish up First Kings. We're actually going to be in First Kings chapter 22, Monday through Thursday. And then Friday, we'll do a little something different for Christmas. But I want us to see, and I encourage you to read this whole chapter. You can see the whole story. But even if you just read the portions that we're dealing with and just think about them individually as we go this week, in either case, I believe you will see a story unfolding that deals a lot with the way that we handle life and the way that we handle circumstances and situations. So today, first with the word pause. So we're going to jump right in. 1 Kings 22, and I want us to look at the first 5 verses. Now, 3 years passed without war between Syria and Israel. Then it came to pass in the 3rd year that Jehoshaphat, the king of Judah, went down to visit the king of Israel. That's Ahab. And the king of Israel said to his servants, "Do you know that Ramoth in Gilead is ours, but we hesitate to take it out of the hand of the king of Syria?" So he said to Jehoshaphat, "Will you go with me to fight at Ramoth Gilead?" Jehoshaphat said to the king of Israel, "I am as you are, my people as your people, my horses as your horses." Also Jehoshaphat said to the king of Israel, "Please inquire for the word of the Lord today." Now, as you read this, there's a couple of things going on in the background that we don't really deal with, but Jehoshaphat should not have made a treaty or any kind of peace agreement siding with the wicked and evil King Ahab. But that, again, is a story for another time. But here it is something that he does say, well, first let's pause and let's inquire of the Lord. In other words, let's see if this is the will of God to go forward with this endeavor or not. Now, that for us should be enough to remind us of the importance of prayer. The importance of just that moment of just hesitation of, hold on, before I make this decision, let me pray about it first. Now, a lot of times we'll tell people, especially I guess within the circle of church, that we say, somebody asks you to do something, well, let me pray about it first. And then you don't pray about it. You don't think about it. It's just your way of saying, I don't want to do it. But if I tell them I'm going to pray about it, and then I come back and say, no, I just really don't feel like I'm supposed to, then we act like we've done something holy. But now, if you say that, I need to pray about it, and then you sincerely do pray about it, then the word of the Lord will come to you one way or another. He will direct you in the way that you will go. Now, sometimes that's clear cut. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes we just have to accept it by faith and move forward in faith. Sometimes we mess it up. Sometimes we get it right. And the only reason we get it right is because of the power of God working in us and through us. But I really just wonder, in the hustle and bustle of the Christmas season especially, and I even was sitting back looking at my schedule and things that I wanted to do over the next couple of weeks, and it's like, wow, it's packed in there. But do we pause to say, God, is this your will? Or do we just move forward? Today, many of you may have plans for the week, plans for the upcoming Christmas celebration. But have you paused to say, Lord, is this your will? Is it your will that I would go to this job, go to this new area? You think about all the decisions that we make on a daily basis without even giving it a second thought. But I wonder if maybe today's the day that the Lord can just speak to someone out there who's listening today. That he's saying, look, you just need to hold on a minute. Before you jump ahead and make a decision, why don't you pause and see if it's the Lord's will? God bless you, and I pray you have a great, great day.